Hey guys, most of you would have one of these lying around at home somewhere, hopefully inflated and ready to go. I'm going to show you 10 really good exercises that you can do using your FitBall to get your heart rate up, to work your core muscles, and then also to work a lot of the stabilizing muscles through your shoulders, your hips, and through your lower back. I've set my timer for 10 seconds rest, 30 seconds for the exercise, but you can either do it according to time or you can do it according to number of repetitions per exercise. Let's get started with our first one. This is more of a balance exercise, something good to mobilize those joints and get you warmed up. As you can see, foot on the ball, one foot on the ground, kick that ball back, reach down to the ground and stand back up. So as you go down, your chest is going over your thigh, reaching down towards the floor. Extend your back leg as far as you can. Really good for your balance, control, coordination, working all through those hip stability muscles. Alright, good work. Over to the other side. Whatever you do on one side, you want to do on the other. You'll normally find that one side you're a lot easier to balance and coordinate on. Might be your more dominant side, or it might be the other side. Just depends on how you're wired. We're all a little bit different. Almost there. Straight into knee tucks. For this one, you've got your hands on the floor on your mat, shins on the ball, and we can tuck our knees in towards our arms and kick our legs back. Make sure you're maintaining a neutral spine. So what I mean by that is you don't want to let that lower back sag down. You want to keep those hips up in line with your shoulders. If you want to make this one harder, pike it up as you bring your knees in. Over to sit-ups. A little bit of a transition exercise. Straight legs, up onto your heels. You can start off just with your hands on your thighs, bend your knees to go down, straighten your legs to sit up. Simple as that. Next step, make it a little bit harder, cross your arms over your chest. So you've got a little bit more weight higher up. And if you want to make that one a little bit more challenging, fingertip pressure behind your neck, keeping those elbows back. Oblique twists. Wiggle a little bit further down the ball so that your head and neck supported, arms up, and just like you're chopping an axe from side to side. All the way across over to your shoulder, up to the middle, all the way across over to the other shoulder. So as you drop to your left, the ball moves to your right. As you twist to your right, the ball moves to your left. If you want to make this one harder, hold onto a dumbbell or a weight plate. Okay, quick switch here onto some back extensions. I nearly lost it there. So you want your feet up against the wall, hips on the ball, lifting and lowering through your chest. And you're extending just as high up as you can comfortably go. If you want to make this one harder, fingertip pressure behind your neck, elbows back. You can add in a little bit of a twist here as well if you like, just to get those muscles on either side of your spine. And push that ball out in front of you. Going into an exercise called the long stretch. Fingertips on the ball so you're reaching forwards, up nice and tall. Roll the ball forwards and draw it back in towards you. Roll it forwards and back in. You can see my body's remaining like a plank. Straight line from shoulders to hips to knees. straight through my arms. If you want to make this one harder, do it up on your toes. Almost there. Push-ups. You can either stay on your knees or you can lift up onto your toes for this one. Hands towards the outside of the ball. Chest down to the ball and press up. The further the ball is away from you, the harder it's going to be. Strong brace position again, squeezing that belly in towards your spine. Again, make it harder, lift up on your toes. Less stability in the ball and more weight to push. All the movements just from the elbows, bending and straightening through the arms. From here you're onto your back. 2 more to go. Shoulder bridge, arms at your sides, heels on the ball, knees bent, lift those hips up and lower down. If you find your balance challenging, widen those arms out to the sides. If you want more of a challenge, you can just put your fingertips behind your neck, or you can lift your arms up off the ground. So you're digging your heels into the ball to get your hips up as high as you comfortably can. From here you can push the ball out, straight legs, going onto a leg curl. Last exercise, lift those hips up and bend your knees to draw the ball in towards you, straighten your legs to push it away. Same rules here. If you want to make it harder, lift those arms off the ground or hands behind your head. If you want to make it easier, arms out to the sides. Every time you bend those knees, press your hips a bit higher up. Almost there. Great work. So that's 1 round down. You can repeat that 2, 3, up to 5 times. Like I said, either time-based or you can do it repetition-based, somewhere around 10 to 20 repetitions per exercise. Enjoy and see you next time.